Well, hello, kindred spirits. In this episode, we're going to do a little Falloween decorating. I decided this year things are busy, so I'm just going to add touches of Halloween to my touches of fall. Then we're going to do a little bit more around Sugarwood. I'm going to give you a little update about the recipe we did together last week. And then I'm going to give you an update on this year's Christmas box. Enjoy! Do you remember the leaf garland I started last month? I remember at one point I said I was going to hang it in the kitchen because I wanted to enjoy all of the hard labor and work, and it really wasn't hard labor. It was actually fun. But I decided to hang it around the arch on our side entry. But then I started thinking. I've always hung past garlands I've made on the outside, and I know I made mention I was going to hang it over the kitchen window, and that's exactly what I decided to do, and I'm so glad I did. It's been up for a week now, and I love it. I needed to take a break and go on a quick drive to the market. Check out the foliage. Upon checkout, I caught a glimpse of these gorgeous flowers. I mean, the colors are amazing together. And when I saw the brown paper packaging around the flowers, it gave me an idea. It reminded me about the thrifted bean pot I found last week that had a little bit of that brown in it, and I had a little eureka moment. I knew when I got home, these flowers were going to go into the bean pot. I cut some hydrangeas and some chocolate vine from the property, and I proceeded to add them to the rest of this arrangement, and it was the finishing touch I was looking for. When I decided to simplify my decor this year, I did not bring out any of the rubber or cheesy plastic Halloween ornaments, which I do love, but I decided to add things that had more substance, glass, metal, and things that just look a little bit more elegant, if that's a word I can use for Halloween decor. New viewers and non-subscribers, I see in your future you will hit the subscribe button, I think. I did move this little cozy Falloween vignette to another table because I needed the space for cooking and baking, but I did love it here. Many of you asked for a follow-up to the baked bean recipe from last week, and I thought I would just give you a visual of what they looked like. But let me tell you, they tasted amazing, and the longer you let them sit and cool down, the flavors meld, and it was delicious. I can now handle the pot with my hand. I want to suggest something down the road. If you ever look for a bean pot, get one that has a taller handle, because I had trouble getting this off with this pot holder. So I would definitely suggest that, but they came out so good. And right now I'm just prepping some ribeye. I like to put a little olive oil on there, and then I salt them generously, and I'm going to let them come up to room temp just about, and then we'll throw these on the grill. And a little bit later, I'm going to make an apple crisp, and we'll see how that goes. I'm trying out a new product to see if I like it, so I can add it to the shop, possibly. Well, this is a before of the apple crisp. I never got an after. It came out of the oven. I cleaned up the kitchen a little bit, and we ended up enjoying it soon after, and I forgot to videotape it, but it was really good. Well, the Sugar Shack's not going to get weather tight this year, so we are at least cleaning it out. We're going to try to organize. Ben just put up some brackets for me to put up some garden stakes, but you can see outside here. So we're just going to make it a little more functional so we can come in and know where things are. We had it neat at one point, and then once we took the shelves out for the store, it really got to be very messy. So that's what we're doing today, and it will feel so much better to get this done. And then if I have some extra storage needs for the online store, I can put things out here in plastic bins. Well, I realized I didn't show you what we got done out in the Sugar Shack. Not a lot, but enough. Just bringing Willow outside. And the rain has started. I think we're looking at a week and a half from what I saw online of no more sun, and I just want to enjoy the last of the fall leaves, because my goodness, we've lost a lot already. But let me just show you what we did over here. I know it's no big deal, but for me it is, because I just really didn't like going in here with all of the mess. I love the sound of the rain on the umbrella. Can you hear that? It's so nice. So it is a lot better than what it was. I can now come in here and see where things are. Down the road, as mentioned, we're going to
take care of the outside, put some batten on the, which is the board, which is the batten? I don't know, I think it's the batten that are the strips. We're going to take care of that outside. We'll take care of just making it a little more weather tight, but you know, I just got to neaten it up a bit. And I love this old trunk here, this old chest, because when I was little, my parents found this, I believe it was in a barn. We had a second house up in Maine that they used to go to. My father was fixing that up the same time they were working on the house in Middleton. And this was full of wrapped butter balls. I believe my mother said they were in like wax paper or something like that. So ever since then, this has been known as the butterball chest. So I can't imagine finding a whole chest of butter. That's kind of weird. But anyways, Ben hung a lot of the tools. Once again, getting those up out of the way. This is a dirt floor on this side. We're going to probably bring in a lot of pea stone just to get it a little neater. There are shingles there. We might use those to redo the roof here. Rain's picking up. I'm going to head back to the house. Are you all set, Missy? You need a haircut. I think your spa appointment's coming up soon. Come on, let's go.
She's all happy now, but she met up with a skunk last night, Saturday night. I have a clip of that at the end. With the cold weather moving in, this might be the last of the orange and strawberry mint of the season. It's time to get them dried and into jars. This is a little bit of a video from a past drying that I did with the dehydrator, but I've also hung these on racks and in our butler's pantry, which I'll show you soon. These are the mint leaves that I dried last week, and I love to add these to my teas that just give it a little extra flavor and zing that I'm looking for. The lemon balm is drying nicely in the butler's pantry, as is the rosemary, and I have some that I have to take down now and put in jars, and I have more in the garden that I can harvest and hang here and enjoy over the nice cozy season of fall and winter. For those who missed the episode, I simply use tension rods in the windows and I try to line them up with the grill, and I just hang the herbs there and then I can remove them when I want. Hello, kindred spirits. For those waiting and wondering, a pre-order option will be available starting Sunday, October 15th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that will stop once the 150 boxes sell out, even if it takes up through to the end of November when the boxes will be shipped. To receive our newsletter, visit newenglandfineliving.com and fill out the pop-up box on the front page. Now, if you already filled that out, you can do so again just to make sure, because I believe you will not get duplicate emails. If you do, let me know. I will be sending out more information such as the cost of the box, rules, shipping time estimate, etc. The newsletter will be sent out this week, including a direct link to the Old New England Christmas store page. You can also visit my website if you miss out on the newsletter mailing or are looking for more information. Now, this is not what I would call a sneak peek, but I wanted to share that I've been busy working with business owners and artisans from New England and other parts of the USA to make sure this magical Christmas box is full of high quality items. 10 to be exact. Who knows, I might make it 11, I'm not sure yet. And that they represent my vision of an old New England Christmas. For example, this box is from Pennsylvania and the items inside were assembled just for New England Fine Living's order and for our Christmas box. This photo of our first ever fall box was shared on Instagram by fellow kindred spirit Jackie of Charm on a Farm after she received her fall in a box. I have to say it was hard to top this one, but I'm very confident that many of the items in an old New England Christmas box will be cherished for years to come and will spark memories from a simpler time. Well, kindred spirits, that's it for today. And if you're new to the channel, I would love to welcome you to subscribe and become a kindred spirit and join us for future videos. Bye now. I will link our exterior camera below so that you too may catch yourself doing wild and crazy things. It could be worse.